Medic has weapons. And for a handful of players who just spent all their money of their mom's credit card to put on medic weapons may not know what ones to pick. And that's where this video comes in. I'm going to give you somewhat of an idea on which medic weapons are good and what ones you should just let rot away in loadout D. And let's start off with the Syringe Gun. It's quite surprising that a stock weapon is so low, but it really is the worst of medic's primaries. This thing shoots 40 syringes very quickly, all of them doing pitiful damage, and it's a nightmare to be able to land them if they're not literally just running at you. It doesn't have any other quirks to make it interesting, it's just a stock weapon, and it's not a very good one. Okay, next weapon. Putting the overdose here was a very hard pick, so just try to imagine that this and the Blut Sauger are very close to each other. The overdose gives you a boost relative to your Uber percentage. More Uber means more speed. However, you lose 20% of your damage along with not being able to use that Uber if you want to take full ability in that speed boost. Though at a full Uber, the speed boost can make you go very fast, almost nearing scout speed. A lot of the times it would be better to just pop it, and the damage penalty just adds to medic's bad defense. Okay, time for the Blut Sauger. This weapon is even simpler than the overdose. Despite looking like a freaking laser cannon, it's exactly the same as stock, except when hitting a shot, you heal 3 HP at the cost of you self-healing slightly less. This weapon isn't near the top because it's good. It's just there because it's the only syringe gun that could have a theoretical use case. Also, please don't try to use this for all the time. Battle Medic is not and never will be a decent strategy. Okay, time for the only good primary weapon. The Crusaders Crossbow. The difference between this weapon and the other syringe guns are insane. This weapon is notably worse in combat, but that's not why you're using it. You're using it because when hitting a teammate with a bolt, it will actually heal them. The bolts have reverse fall off, meaning it heals and damages more the further you are away from your target, so it rewards you from hitting shots that are further away. But even the minimum 70 health from a bolt can let you heal way more and keep teammates alive for longer that the Medi Beam just wouldn't be able to cut it. This thing is way too good to not use and is Medic's best primary by a long shot. The Medi Guns, the most important tool in Medic's kit, allowing Medic to heal and buff their teammates beyond their max health. Now let's start off with the worst of the Medi Guns, the quick fix is the Speedy Healer, with it healing 40% faster and having a much faster Uber rate. However, its overheal is chopped in half. But also that means that it will fill Uber even faster. Its Uber charge triples the heal rate and completely gets rid of knockback, so that Pyro just can't air blast you away. And it will apply the exact same effects to you. Oh, also, this weapon will mirror the blast damage from soldiers, demomet, or anyone trying to surf the explosion damage from them, making it easier to follow your pocket if they decide to rocket or sticky jump. Now, with all these good things I've said about it, why is it so low? Well, the answer to that is that it has the weakest Uber in the game. While the healing is nice, high amounts of burst damage, or that stupid random crit rocket, can instantly kill you. The lack of overheal is also a big thing, since overheal is extremely strong. It's fine, but it's the worst of the Medi Guns. Next weapon. The Kritz Kreig is probably the most simple of all the Medi Guns. It's basically the stock Medi Gun with a slightly faster overcharge rate, but the big thing is that instead of granting invincibility, it grants a 100% chance of critical hits on your target or patient. That may sound extremely broken, but the cause is that you will not be protected at all. No resistance, no quick healing, no invincibility. It's debatable which one is better, but I feel complete invulnerability is way stronger. Next weapon. Note, I am sick while making this, so my voice might sound like really weird. I'm sorry. Anyways, the Medi Gun is the best secondary on Medic. It's got everything you need. Healing, buffing, and the Uber build, without any downsides or upsides. And its Uber charge allows you to become invincible for 8 seconds, and this can be game changing. The melee weapons are not actually very useful when playing Medic, but they still exist. This part's going to be very quick, so don't expect a full in-depth analyzation for the melee weapons. Okay, now let's start off with the Vita Saw is probably the most complicated melee. On hit, your orchids meter will go up, and the more orchids you have, the more Uber charge you will keep on death. Each orchid can restore up to 15% Uber and a max of 60% Uber with 6 organs. However, the downside is a max health of 140, which, as the class that doesn't want to die, is, well, not the best. You would be surprised how detrimental minus 10 health is, along with also needing to hit the enemy to use its upside. And you probably should not be running into people with your melee out. The bone saw is really boring. It's identical to stock weapons, dealing 65 damage at close range. There really isn't a reason to use this. Next weapon. The Amputator is alright, actually. When taunted with it, it will make an area around you that heals teammates when inside of it. It's good to heal a bunch of people at the same time, but the next 2 weapons are just so good. The Solem Vow allows you to see enemy health and even medic Uber, something usually only Spy can do. This weapon allows great utility since it allows you to track enemy Uber and be able to judge fights and have much risk management, and you don't even need to hold it out. It's passive. This weapon is insanely good, and to balance out this insane utility, minus 10% swing speed. Yeah. Did you really expect anything else to be this high? This weapon gives a quarter of your Uber every time you hit someone with it. And to balance this out, 20% slower swing speed. Man, the bone saw is shit! Well, if you made it this far, I'd just like to say thank you for watching this video. It's been in the works for a couple of weeks, so it's nice you watched the whole thing. If you like this, you can press the subscribe button as well, and leave a comment. Tell me if you agree, disagree, think that the video is well made, or say it's not very good. I read almost every comment, and I'd love to hear your feedback. Anyways, goodbye!